If you are registered to vote in Alabama, you have the option to vote absentee in this year's general election. First, though, you'll have to request an absentee ballot. This video will walk you through how to fill out the absentee ballot request form. If you aren't yet registered to vote, or you'd like to vote absentee in another state, please visit ua.turbovote.org. There are several ways to find an absentee ballot request form. We'll be focusing on two of them. The first is to visit my.voteeverywhere.org and click Request Absentee Ballot, where you'll be able to have your request form mailed to you. The second is to visit alabamavotes.gov, click Absentee Voting, then Absentee Ballot Application. Find your county on this page, and then open your absentee ballot application. You can print and fill out this form. Now that you have your form in front of you, let's walk through how to request your absentee ballot. Here, at the top of the page, fill in the county you're registered to vote in on the first line. Here, you'll fill out your full name, email address, and street address, the physical location where you live, not your mailing address or P.O. box. If you have one of those separate mailing addresses, indicate that in the next line. If you live on campus and don't have a mailbox, UA's Student Absentee Voting Guide has instructions on how to receive your absentee ballot for free. Next, you'll list the precinct where you vote. You can find that information by visiting my.voteeverywhere.org and clicking Find My Polling Place. Finally, you'll list your telephone number and your driver's license number, or the last 4 digits of your social security number. This section of the form can seem a little complicated, but with the right information, it's easy to do. Choose which election you plan to vote in. If you're planning to vote in the November 3rd, 2020 general election, that's the day we'll vote for the presidency and other federal and state offices, you'll indicate that in the box marked General Election. This section is pretty easy. Check the box that describes why you are voting absentee. Due to the coronavirus pandemic, all voters in Alabama can choose the illness or infirmity option, indicating that you'd like to vote absentee. Finally, you should sign your name and include a scan of your valid photo ID. You can use an Alabama's driver's license or an ACT card, or visit alabamavotes.gov to find more forms of valid ID. You can scan a card at these UA library locations. Now that you have your request form filled out, mail it to the address of your county's absentee election manager. Those addresses are available at alabamavotes.gov. Make sure to mail your form by or before October 29th, 2020, preferably 2 to 3 weeks before, if you want to vote on November 3rd, 2020. If you have any questions about requesting an absentee ballot or voting in person on Election Day, reach out to Vote Everywhere UA by texting UAVotes to 56525 and sending us a message, or by emailing us at vote.everywhere.ua@gmail.com.